So here's our behind the scenes of Thoughtexchange, and you can see we had 126 participants and 49 thoughts. There's no pending thoughts. So what I'm going to do is go to the Discover dashboard down here. And this is our behind the scenes tool that shows how many people participated, how many thoughts there are. So these tools, we're going to come down here and go to the theme tool and click on auto themes. Okay, all right, so we're going to Family Academy, and we're going to create this auto theme, and then Thoughtexchange does its thinking in its algorithm. So all thoughts are automatically populated into these themes based on keywords.
So high frequency of words which had maybe vaping or guidance or social
right.
media. So that's where those themes came up. Okay.
Right. What we'll do as our second part of our process is go through each thought one by one, because Thoughtexchange has labeled them automatically, but we're going to go through them and see if that label makes sense or if new themes emerge and we have to create new themes. Okay. So helping parents and children navigate social media.
That's tagged right.
That theme makes sense.
Help social media.
Okay, so the second one, helping our kids make wise choices regarding technology and social media. Does this social media make sense?
Or if that fits our question, we may end up seeing that there are other thoughts
Right.
as well that are valuable thoughts,
Right.
but perhaps not aligned to this direct question.
What we can do is revisit it, but we can add a category for unrelated thoughts, because there are some thoughts that are not related to the question of please share your thoughts on future educational topics and how to best structure our parent academies. So I'm going to come to themes and I'm going to click on manage theme, and I'm going to add a theme name. I'll name it unrelated.
Okay.
Unrelated to question.
And again, it's not that it's not valuable.
Correct,
but it will
yes.
help us when we look into those family academies
Yes.
in particular. We're looking at just that relevant.
Correct.
Those relevant thoughts.
Okay, and we can add however many themes we want to, even as we go along. We can click on that manage. Our children could attend with us would be great. We could then discuss at home. So this right now has an other category.
It almost seems similar to the one we just talked about.
I agree.
With the Think Parents Academy?
Yeah.
Okay. So right here, if I click this little box over here, right now it's tagged as an other, and I'm just going to click on this Think Parents Academy, and it will put it into that category. Common connection in the chaos. Stress.
Can we put that with mental health?
Sure.
Right, and maybe even when we're thinking about themes, mental health isn't the way to approach this, but wellness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but,
and I think we can fix that name of that category.
So maybe now would be a good time to change that?
Into
add it to help social media, but are we able to change that title?
Yeah, let's click on it and then help social media and then manage. Can I get in here? Ooh, I can't. Okay, so we should change it to like
I would not help, but maybe
social
support.
media use of technology.
I don't think social media, that's one of the components at this point. We've added some other.
Right.
So I think it's on, like I'm kind of stuck on the wellness word too, but it's the idea
digital
of
wellness.
Yeah,
digital health
digital
and
wellness or digital safety.
Okay.
citizenship, I know we've used that a
Digital
lot, but
health and safety.
So one more option we have that could help sort of for us to go back and just sort of reconfirm our choices, if we click on the theme button,
Okay.
over to your left a little bit more, right here,
Oh, okay.
it will organize them
Okay.
by theme, so it would be easier for us to see
Okay.
all of the all of the same theme thoughts
Listed
together
Okay.
to make sure that there's not one that's sort of an outlier or
Okay.
doesn't fit.
This just gives us a second quick glance to
Mhm.
make sure that we all
Okay.
agree on the themes attached to each thought. So just holler if you see anything
Mhm.
that needs to be changed.
know that would be under other.
This
Because
guy,
because it says, I wish for dialogue on content, effective, what's proven effective for learning, communication, inclusion. Those are multiple
those are topics.
Yeah, yes.
Right. Okay. Childcare is a structure. Executive functioning would be
Multiple
a topic.
Yes.
Other is truly, maybe we change other to other topic ideas.
Or just topic ideas.
Mhm.
I'm just worried that other, we might ignore other. You know what I mean? Like if it's,
Oh, so
I don't want them to be
what if
lost.
we say various topic ideas?
okay. Yeah, because some of those really are other, like budget, school census, we don't really know if that's a topic. But then there are topics that,
Sure, but this one here we have. Oh, yep, I see what you're saying.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
Okay.
we can add,
Sure. Another topic or another theme. I mean,
I just don't want anything to get lost
Yep.
in that category of
Yep.
other.
So what are we going to do? Put various themes?
Topics?
add another theme
Right.
that
Change
says
our
maybe
other.
it says multiple
Multiple.
topics because that was
Yeah.
our
Okay.
decision.
Okay.
So then we need to look at that.
And so in the spirit of what we just talked about, instead of other, should we have
So here, this thought exchange, that would be a topic, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna put that under multiple topics. What is a parent academy? I'm gonna put that under multiple topics. Seems like a great idea.
I would say leave that.
Okay.
isn't this where we can look on the tiles and then if we hit the tiles we get to see
Oh, yeah,
Um,
that's. And this is what we can share out in the reports.
Yeah, so if you click on each of these tiles, it shows you how many thoughts and the star score. And then you can click on it for more detail.
And it will show you
And then it'll
each
show you the
individual
thoughts.
thought.
So unrelated to question, there's 16 total thoughts. So that could be an area where we would want to dig deeper and see what those are and if they're actionable or.
Right.
So now what we can do is come to this publish button and we can publish a new report. And we can name it. Let's see, this has the date and time. We can name it Family Academies Report. Thoughtexchange generates a report that's digital, and we can share this out online and in PDF form with families so they can see how many participated, how many thoughts, how many ratings. You can view all the thoughts, and they're
View the
ranked in
ratings.
order of what was ranked highest. And then you can also, if you come back here, now it works. And then anyone can click and see exactly what we see on the back end.
in order to be true to the tool, if you go back to tiles, so when we talk about this at our leadership, and and let's just say one person's really, really interested on one topic, but we look at, let's look at the guidance department, and someone says, I really am interested in guidance, and we say, okay, well, what are the ones that have the highest rating, and what are the ones that have the
Right.
lowest? It looks like most of them are in the 3.8 out of 4 stars, so those are pretty
Right.
high. Let's look at another tile to see what
Even
would
if we
be
just hover over them. Like, so we can see in multiple topics,
Right.
there are 9, so there's more thoughts in that one, but it's only a rating of 3.4.
Right.
Where there's fewer thoughts in guidance department with 6,
Right.
but a higher rating.
Right.
So we'll need to look at those
Yes.
2 components together.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And I think that will help our conversation and focus our conversation to say, should we be looking at the folks who did respond? Where are the hot spots?
Right.
Definitely.
And you can see that in the themes too, because you can see the rating. Ranked number 1 of 49 thoughts was helping parents and children navigate social media. That's the power of this tool, is just to keep circling back and closing that communications loop with the leadership team, with the folks who
These ideas
participated in this,
and are relevant.
and the community, and then we can figure out which ones are actionable and which ones aren't, and that way everybody's thoughts are heard and read and considered and important.